It was going so well. We're now 470k in the red, and there is talk of me losing my job. Is season 14 the end? Is this the end? Let's check out the fixtures you missed before anything, and then we'll go into it. So the first game we were up against a team battling for automatic promotion against Carlisle. And we didn't look bad, guys. We genuinely didn't look bad. We had more possession. We had 15 shots, 8 on target, more than they had on target. We took the lead here, which you'll see. Reed into Ellison to Manson, nice quick pass, and Billy Waders, and he tucks it away under the goalkeeper. Beautiful finish, 1-0 FC United Manchester. Unfortunately, they got themselves back into it in the second half, 71st, 72nd minute. Palmerson picks it up, he goes in Ellison. Billy Waders. A lot of the time we attack really nice, we play some nice football, and then unfortunately we just end up slipping up and they manage to get back into it. So Burton here into Manson. Manson shoots, it's intercepted, so he would go with the quick counter attack, long ball up. Then Mark wins it, but it comes to Nielsen into Hiwayla. Nolan goes past his man far too easily. Ball in, front post this time, 1-0. Sorry, 1-1. Which you know you're going to be up against, and up against top of the table, battling for a record points haul, Portsmouth. And we go 1-0 down in the 22nd minute. Then they get the second before half time, 42nd minute of the game here. So Bidgood running with it. He plays it inside to Morris. Morris goes inside to Dahl, back to Morris. He takes a dummy which just puts the defender off, and then beautiful finish in that corner. 2-0 Portsmouth. Really? Again? Okay, let's get into it. We are disappointed with the result against Portsmouth. Yep, the team who's just won promotion to the Championship. And we'd like to know what happened. I'm afraid they were just too strong for us. They were just too strong for us. We disagree. Simply put, we expect the team to do better against them. I don't think they quite understand the ability of Portsmouth. I mean, this guy looks slightly weird, so maybe that could be the reason. I think you underestimated them. You're right, they were better than we expected. You can't be blamed for them playing above themselves. Fantastic. The Portsmouth defeat and the meeting with the board. We next up we come up against Stevenage, bottom of the table. Stevenage, can we just add bottom of the table, Stevenage, and they go 1-0 up with a dreadful ball to the back post, and just the defence should be getting to that, guys. It's just really poor defending, and really depressing defending to watch the lads doing that over and over again all season. We dropped to cover to kind of prevent that happening, and our defenders just drop off. But unfortunately, it's still happening way too much. Now, we're going back there, as you can see. Beautiful finish by Manson, Tobias Manson. So I'll take that. I mean, I've definitely seen worse. 2-1 Stevenage, a spot kick by Lewis Barker. 2-1 Stevenage, and at this point you start to think, are you really being serious here? We managed to get back to 2-2. Burton goes up to Manson. He's running with it. Goes past one really nicely into Billy Waders. The shot's deflected, but Reed has a shot. Deflected, Billy Waders is still in the same position, and he just tucks it away. So 2-2, and we do push for the win, because Stevenage are bottom of the table. We should be pushing for the win all the time against teams like this. But unfortunately, that's a prime example. We win the header, but it actually rebounds back to them. O'Shea picks up, he goes back to Barker. Barker to the back post, runs off Riddle. Shock. 3-2 Stevenage. So here we are, guys. We are threatened with the sack. There was a note come through. Let me just find that for you. The FC United Manchester hierarchy appear to be finally losing patience with manager Paul Wanderers, according to BBC Radio Manchester. A bad result against Grimsby in the forthcoming League One match could seal his fate. Now, bear in mind, if we go on to my profile, guys, 709 appearances in charge of FC United Manchester. I really don't want it to end. We've had such a fun journey. Nervous, guys. So the team we're going to be going with today. We're going to go Reese, Palmerson, Riddle, Mark, Sheevin, James Reid in defence midfield. We've got Bram Ellison, we've got Billy Waders, Burton. John's going to come in as a inside forward. And Tobias Manson up top. We do have Simpson fit on the bench. We have Johnson who can come on. We've got Matthias Nielsen, Maddie Kerr as potentials off the bench to come on today. I just want to get into it. You've only missed a couple of games, so there's no point going through a play review of who's played well since the last episode. You've seen that. Let's get into this game and let's just see exactly what can happen. They're in poor form, we're in poor form. Fleetwood are at home to Walsall, they could overtake us, and so could Grimsby and Wickham. So that's why we need to get a victory here against Grimsby to prevent us dropping further down. Let's just see how the first 15-20 minutes goes, and then we'll look to make some tactical changes. So Reid picks it up and the highlight was so good they cut it off. Okay, Fleetwood are winning. We did say Fleetwood could overtake us. They have started winning quite early as well. So far Grimsby haven't had a single shot. We've had 2, 1 on target, 51% possession. Reid picked up a yellow. Come on guys, right, Ellison wins it. Billy Waders. Long ball up to Manson. Ball in, get the ball in. Goes out to Ellison. He picks Ellison on the edge of the box. Ellison strikes it and it's saved by the keeper. That's cleared. Right, Reid wins it. Doherty goes into Jamie. Right, Milbank picks it up. Ball to the... I've never known a worse defensive display all season and all last season in terms of the amount of times that ball gets behind my back too. And no matter what we do, if we go deeper, it happens more because you're just giving them a chance to come back on us and get the ball in from a closer angle, closer position. So we can't go deeper, we can't push up, nothing works. This happened in the Championship. I mean, we were top in the stats for possession, we were holding onto the ball, we were dominating teams. Then mistakes like that were costing us, and it's happened again this season. Burton goes inside. 1-1. Manson gets in there. That's Grimsby 1. FC United Manchester. Oh, for fuck's sake. The flag wasn't even up. How late did that flag go up? Davies. Doherty. Cleared by Reid. Comes out to Jeremy. Cuts it back to Doherty. Saved by Reese. Goal kick. Put wide by... Yeah, brilliant. This will post down to 18th. I mean, come on. Palmerson. Ellison. Billy Waiters. Manson. Back to Billy Waiters. That comes back to Ellison. Right, come on. John. Spreads it to Billy Waiters. Come on, first time. Ball across. Burton. Yes. Burton on the rebound. Ian Burton. 11th goal of the season. Grimsby 1. FC United Manchester 1. Reese goes wide to Sheevin. Sheevin goes inside to Ellison. Ellison spreads it again to Billy Waiters. It's intercepted. Long ball out though. Ellison picks it up. Oh, come on, man. You guys have played together for, what, 10 years now? And you can't even pick past to each other. Into Manson. 2-1. Grimsby 1. FC United Manchester 2. Get in there. Reid. Ellison. Manson. Cuts it back to Billy Waiters. Into Burton. Back to Manson. 3-1 FC United Manchester. The final day. We are turning up, guys. Come on. Is this the day that my job is saved? By Tobias Manson. Ian Burton as well stepping up in 8.1 there. 7.4 for Bram. The whole defence is freaking shambles. Can't see many being around next year. If I can find some people to come in. If I can find some people to come in, we will be revamping this defence. Reid to Mark. I mean, Mark was one of them players I brought in. I was thinking this guy looks a solid defender. And he's just turned up and done nothing. Palmerson. You're not even told to play long balls. Billy Waders strikes it. Comes back to Burton. It's Davies to Wilson to Roberts to Milbank into Jamie. Goes back out to Milbank into Walker. Walker goes past a couple. Strikes it. Reese saves it. That's a set piece now to Grimsby. Borg. Ball in. Grimsby Town 2. FC United Manchester 3. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Simpson for John. That was John's first game since his injury, so it's best to get him off and get Simpson on. Fresh legs. Also, I'm thinking I'm going to take off James Reid for Maddie Kerr due to the yellow card. Ball across. Oh, you are joking me. Grimsby Town 3. FC United Manchester 3. Right, come on, we need to go for this. Come on. Come on, guys, come on. Here we go. Can we push them, get the ball back. Right, comes back out. Palmerston and Ellison. That's up to Billy Waders, to Manson. Back to Billy Waders. Beautiful play. Back to Simpson. Simpson again. Yes! Lee Simpson tucks it away. 6th goal of the season. We have missed so many players with injury this season. Not an excuse. Delighted to have them back. Delighted. Lee Simpson puts it away. Just squeezing that in the bottom corner. Come on, guys. Contain. Bloody hell, let's just hold on to it. Palmerston. Ball in. Crossbar. Cleared. Comes back to Sheevan though. Sheevan's got into Maddie Kerr. To Burton. To Manson. Oh. Come on. Come on, we have a couple of minutes to hold on. We have held on. Grimsby Town 3. FC United Manchester 4. Have we held on our job? Have they decided to keep us? Let's find out. Grimsby avoid relegation. Wimbledon have been relegated. Carlisle promoted. Couple of managers sacked. Board. Confidence. We are stable. Yes, we have kept the job. Dreadful season. One to reflect on, one to look back on, and just we've not been good enough. Going down here, we've got Burton, Billy Waders, Simpson, Tobias, Bram, Matthias Nielsen, Nicky Armstrong, Riddle, Sheevan, Mark, Boateng and John have all scored. John only played the 4 games all season for us, guys. That's a big miss, obviously. Assist-wise, you've got Burton, then Billy Waders, Simpson, Tobias, Bram, Riddle, Palmerston. There's just been not enough, guys. Not enough. Key passes, 222 for Bram. Burton's up there with 192. Then Palmerston, and then Billy Waders and Sheevan. Mistakes leading to goals. 10 Riddles, 7. I mean, let's just do this now, shall we? Let's just do this now. Transfer status, you're listed. 2 for Palmerston, 2 for Mark. Tackles per game, you're looking, what is it? It's going to be 5.998 for James Reid. Damien Johnson's up there. Sheevan, Mark, Andre Palmerston. Heading percentage, Damien Johnson 89%, headed percentage, superb. Palmerston 80, Boateng 80, James Reid, Riddle, just superb for some people there. Pass percentage, Maddie Kerr. I mean, does Maddie Kerr deserve to take over James Reid in the defensive midfield? Let me know what you think for next season, guys. He's now 21. He's played 24 times for us in a couple of seasons. I mean, I think he's getting to that point now where he deserves a chance in that position. Highest wage earner, it is Bram Ellison at 9.25k. He's probably going to request a transfer very soon. You've got Andre Palmerston on 5.25. Simpson, Reid, John, Burton, Tobias, go working down. A few of them are going to probably have to move on due to finances. 3.2 million for Bram. Are people interested in him? No. He does want to leave. I'm going to turn that off. Because if people do come in, I don't have a set price. Just look at the league to end. We were expected top half. Board confidence is shot for that. We're 15th place. no one in top goals, no one in top average rating, no one in top assists, no player of the matches, no clean sheets, no yellow cards, which I guess is a bonus. We'll go through all of that in a lot more detail tomorrow, guys, so please tune in for the end of season review episode. But for me today, we've survived. Let's move on to season 15. Let's review season 14 tomorrow. See you next time.